Check this big fat bastard out. What we have here is exactly what it appears to be. Big fat single plane intake manifold for a Pontiac. It's a Victor Pontiac. It's a damn good intake. If you're trying to make some real power with a Pontiac based engine, one of these definitely helped the program. Here's the intake of choice for many applications like super stock and shit. For anybody using a Pontiac intake or Pontiac engine, this one's completely unfucked with. This one's also a 2000 model. This is when this thing was cast. So it's 23-year-old intake. But it's brand new. It's never been bolted to an engine. There's no witness marks at any of the bolt holes where it's ever been bolted to an engine. It's just been sitting around for 23 years. Now I'm gonna put this big motherfucker to use. Build a 400 based Pontiac engine. I'm gonna put some stroke in it. Build about 468 cubic inch with it. I'm gonna put a big old gnarly solid roller cam in it. I still haven't decided what to do on heads. Might end up being cheaper just to fucking buy a new set of aluminum heads and go from there. Or I can take some old iron and spend a shitload of time and money on it. And you can make that old shit perform. Just look at a super stock engine. There's 400s putting out 625, 630 horse with 6X heads. So the older shit's even better. 16s and 48s, 670s. You can make some power with them old Pontiac heads. It does take us no free lunch. You definitely gotta put some work in. But I would like to get 600 plus horsepower out of this engine. This is going on. Stick it in this old 63 Catalina I have. It's a Super Duty 421 car. Minus the original engine got blown up 52 years ago. So I'm not real worried about being numbers correct and shit. Don't matter now. Plus it's had a hell of a clutch explosion in the floorboard. It's an old drag car. It's got 430 gear in it. nice early old Pontiac rear end under it. I think it's a 9.3 ring gear. The 4-speed car. I'm probably gonna go back with a turbo 400 though. I have a pretty well built unit that in my Cutlass it was behind a 455 O's, or a few of them actually. It's a well built unit. It's out of a 67 GTO. So thinking it'll end up in the old Catalina behind a rowdy Stroker 400. That's the plan anyway. And I'm gonna leave the car rough. I'm gonna try to give it a full restoration. Just make it fucking a functional vehicle. It'll look like shit, but it'll run like a son of a bitch. It's been sitting for 52 years. Ever since the engine come apart, which I think the clutch explosion fucked the engine up. So it wasn't really the engine's fault. Fucking clutch. I ended up fucking up the block and shit, the back of the crank. No telling what all went haywire in that situation. But it destroyed the fucking engine too, so that was the last time the car ran. Allegedly, that was around 1970. So it's been a minute. So I'd like to take the frame out from under it and sandblast it and shit and rebuild the suspension. You know, make everything new, restore the frame, and then drop the old body back on it, but have a new drivetrain, freshly restored frame. But I'm just gonna make it a old school drag car, because that's what it was. So that's what it'll be again. But I lost my fucking mind, and I'm gonna do it with a Pontiac engine. I'm just lucky I have enough. The main shit needed I already have laying around. It's just the little nickel and dime shit that'll get you. But I already have a pile of fucking Pontiac shit that I've collected for decades. And it's all out of GTOs and old Firebirds and shit, so it's pretty good Pontiac shit. But I've been dragging this old fucking Catalina around for years now. And I'm determined to make it run again. This big motherfucker here, you're gonna definitely help the program. I'd like to have me a 2 4-barrel intake for it, like an old Doug Nash. 2 4-barrel setup. Kinda give it the old school look, but fuck it, this'll work.